Welcome to Tiny Bit of Tarot. This is Skeets. I'm Erin, and today we're going to be talking about consecrating your new tarot cards. So if you have a brand new deck, go ahead and take the wrap right off of that. And if you want to take your cards out of the box, feel free to do so. There's not really a wrong way to do this because it's all about your intent, right? So when you consecrate your deck of cards, what you're doing is that you're kind of bonding with your cards. You're honoring them, you're putting your energy into them, you're creating this kind of symbiotic relationship with your higher self, your guides, your cards. Because as I've said before, it's not about the cards, but it is about the cards, right? So the messages you're getting from your cards are going to be in part your higher self, in part your guides, and just kind of this combination of being able to work to find answers, right? Or to find if you are on the path that you should be on. So I use a method called seining, and seining you either use smoke or water. I don't recommend water with your cards, although they do make waterproof ones, but I use incense stick. I light it, of course, and then I usually will work with it going clockwise around the cards and kind of just take a few deep breaths and just kind of enjoy the smell of the incense and feeling the cards. Some people will actually take the cards out and look at them one-on-one. Of course, when you put this down, be very careful. You don't want to light anything on fire. And so you can just go through and check out your cards, right? You don't have to, though. You can keep them in the box. Like I said, it's about intent, so there's not really a wrong way to consecrate your cards, other than, of course, something that would be destructive to them. Some people like to do other things, like to take them out into the moonlight and kind of just sit with them out there, or to bring them out into the sunlight, right? Because the sun has kind of its healing properties as well. And in this way, you start connecting with your cards, right? So the next step that I would do after consecrating my cards is to kind of just sit with them, hold them on your heart chakra right there, and just kind of take a few deep breaths and just get yourself nice and cleared and calm and build that kind of sense of trust that you're going to learn a practice that's going to help you live your best life. Now, the next thing I would do after consecrating my cards is to interview my cards. So I created an interview spreads. I know that there are probably hundreds of them on the internet you could look at. But the one that I have here, feel free to take it for yourself and go ahead and interview your cards. Now, some people are going to want to do this intuitively, meaning they're not going to be looking up the meanings of cards. Other people are going to want to rely on the guidebook that comes with this. There are also some other great resources online, right? So there's Biddy Tarot, BIDDY tarot.com. And she has a lot of great information about cards on there and some tutorials. Astrology.com will show you combos, right? So if you're getting this card and you're getting this card, sometimes the meaning of this card is going to impact the meaning of other cards in your reading. And so astrology.com will show you what those combos are. But that's kind of a way I like to get started with this. So let's take a look at what it would mean to interview your cards. Now, before I do any kind of a reading, what I'd like to do first is to kind of just sit, ground myself, and ask my guides to come in. I'll do another video on how that works, just because I think it's good to, have that permission to sit in a space that's a safe space for you to read. So when you're interviewing your cards, you're going to shuffle them, and then you're going to place your top card up where the 1 is, so that'll be your top card. The next card, number 2, down below at the bottom. 3 on the left, 4 on the right, 5 on the left, and 6 on the right, right? And each one of these spaces gives different types of information. So number 1, what is something I should know about working with you? So we're personifying the cards, meaning we're treating them as if they're their own special entity. Number 2, what strengths do I have that will help me on my tarot journey? Number 3, what challenges may I have working with you? I know when I did that, mine said I would have a hard time being consistent. And yeah, that sounds like me. Anything that's shiny and new, I run to it. Number 4, what are you here to teach me? Number 5, what should I keep in mind to create a sustainable practice? And number 6, what will I gain by working with you? Right? And then this will get you kind of a good idea of what these cards have to offer you.